Hopefully this acts right. Good morning, everyone. I came on here because I wanted to make a smoothie because I'm trying to, I'm actually gonna start eating better. I haven't really started eating better. I'm getting ready to start. So I kind of wanted to experiment with some different foods and this and that of things that I want to make. On one of my videos, you guys saw that that I was, making like, what do you call it, meal prepping. Let me get some water. And um, so I don't know what's going on. I've been having really bad heartburn. So what happened was it kind of got away from me. It was one of my New Year's resolutions. I started working more, and I finally figured out like what the issue was. I knew what the issue was, but I finally like really figured it out. And I think the problem was, if I had to say, was I'm on a birth control, and I'm gonna actually move this here so you guys can really see what I'm doing. Hopefully you guys can see me. I am on a birth control that, it kind of makes you gain weight, so to speak. And so I finally decided that I'm going to take my birth control out and I'm going to get something different. I hope I'm not too far away from you guys and you guys can see me. I just want you guys to be able to see everything that I have on this, on my kitchen island. So, I decided I'm gonna get the birth control taken out. I'm actually taking it out earlier than what it's actually supposed to be out. So it's gonna cost me almost $300 to get it taken out that I'll have to pay out of pocket, which I'm fine with because $300 is not a whole lot of money, especially when it comes to like your health. I gained a lot of weight in my midsection, which I hate. And a lot of that is due to like the birth control and everything. And I've had some other hormonal, issues because of, I think, the birth control also. And so, for you guys that do not know, I am on, it's called Nexplanon. It's a device that goes in your arm and it stays there for like, it was 3 years, then it changed to 4 years, and now it's like 5 years now. And so, I just really, I didn't like that. I really don't like it. But the next one I'm actually getting on is actually going to be implanting me also. I'm getting an IUD. But the thing about this birth control is it's non-hormonal and stuff. So it does not have any hormones in it. The one that I'm on now, it does have hormones in it. So it's like pumping hormones in me as if I'm like pregnant and just, it's just crazy. And I don't like it at all. And, we're all CNAs or healthcare providers, whoever's watching this, and or just adults in general. And I do not have a cycle. And I kind of miss having a cycle. I feel like when I was talking to my nurse about it actually last night and we were talking about the whole birth control thing, she was like, yeah, it's kind of like validation that you're a woman and you can do this. And I was like, yeah, I guess, because at first she was like, congratulations, you're lucky. I was like, yeah, but not having that cycle. And so I kind of feel like there is no scientific proven fact that you have to have a cycle. But I feel like if you don't have a cycle and you're having these hormones pushed into you, it's all kind of like different like side effects. So sometimes it can be depression, and just like a lot of different things, depression, anxiety. I get this hair that grows like right here and I cannot stand it at all and stuff. So I have to like get it waxed or plucked or whatever. Sometimes I've even shaved it. But one thing is, if you guys ever get like hair up under your chin or on your face, instantly put some alcohol on it. So you're seeing people who have, and this is not talking about anybody who shave or something and they have like those black spots underneath their neck and stuff. That's because they're not taking care of it. So if you have to shave, if you like, right now we're all quarantined to our house and everything and stuff. And it's one of the type of things where you're like, God, I cannot get out to the nail shop. I know I'm not. I need to go so bad. And it's one of the type of things where like, I can't wax if I don't have wax strips at home. So I have razors. It's quicker for me to shave. So it's okay to shave, but I'm gonna tell you guys, when you guys do shave, do not leave it there. Even if you have some aftershave, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever, if you guys have some aftershave, just use a little dab of his. Put some aftershave on there, some alcohol in there. You will not have any black spots whatsoever. So that's that. So my point in saying all this is because I really feel like the birth control is what is keeping me from being able to lose the weight that I feel like I need to lose. And so because I'm very active at work, bend, lift, running down the halls, answering call lights. Like a lot of people don't realize though that when you're a CNA, it's nothing but cardio. And then I just became a med tech, like I told you guys, but I haven't yet worked as a med tech just yet, but just even pushing your cart around and and hunting down residents and everything. But I think you get your most cardio from being a CNA, from squatting and pulling and tugging and everything that you can think of and stuff. And I'm just like, why is this weight not going anywhere? I'm not a big eater at all. Like I'm really not. I'm not the thing is, I'm not a big eater, but I'm not a great eater. So that's the thing and stuff though. So I just think that a lot of my lack of motivation comes from because I can go, like people fast all the time for religious reasons, they fast for health reasons, whatever, and I can fast for like a day. I can fast for a day and a half, 2 days, whatever, and I will still weigh the same. I may lose a couple ounces, I may lose a pound or something like that, but 9 times out of 10, I'm still the same, and it kind of bothers me. So then I have you have these like different cleanses. Like I'm about to make my smoothie, and one of the cleanses that we have is the hopefully you guys can see that. If you can't, it's called. I've showed you guys this before. It's just the It Works Greens on the Go. It alkalines, balance, and detoxifies your bodies. This is the berry version. So I do detoxes all the time and stuff sometimes, and I'm still not seeing a change. And so I feel like it's because the weight is just kind of sticking on me. And so I can lose a little bit, but I've never got to that point. Like I feel like when you lose after 5 pounds, you're done losing water weight. When you hit 6, okay, that's bad. I feel like 5 pounds was the water weight, that 1 pound was the fat, and so on and so forth. So I kind of feel like once I get this birth control out and get on something non-hormonal, if I do not see weight changes, then I know that it's probably me. Especially if I get this birth control taken out, get on something non-hormonal, and also eating right and working out at work, doing my thing and stuff, then there could be an underlying, health issue, but I really don't think so, because everybody's like, girl, you're not even big and this and that, whatever the case may be. But I do carry a lot of my weight in my midsection, and when you carry your weight in your midsection, sometimes there can be an underlying health issue, and so it's called PCOS. Yeah. Oh, well, let me tell you guys where I got this shirt from real quick, because I know a lot of people are probably going to ask me. I got this shirt off of Amazon. It says CNA. It's kind of like, have you guys seen the, Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, Police Lives Matter? It's kind of like that and stuff. It's got the flag on it. It says CNA and stuff. It has like a little, what do you call it, medical ribbon. I need to find out what this thing means. I forgot. I actually did a paper in college on this actual sign, and I can't think. I know it's what it is 2 snakes on there wrapped around because of the ancient times. Like snakes did something about healing and whatever else. So anyway, so today I'm gonna just jump on in. I got my magic bullet here. This right here. If you guys don't have a magic bullet, you need to check it out. And I'm going to make a smoothie. I could have been making my ice this whole time, but I did not. So I'm just going to use, I don't know if I want to use milk. I am lactose. Everybody in my family, we're pretty much lactose in this household and stuff. So I buy lactose milk all the time because I do tend to get bloated, and lactose milk really helps out. I never buy regular milk and stuff ever. I buy it because lactose free milk can be high. Like we get either the Prairie Farms, that's the cheaper one, which is still about like $3 and something, when you get a whole gallon of milk for like $1.80 sometimes. Even I've seen them for 99 cents a gallon. Or we'll also get the I can't think of the brand right now, but it's the one in like the little plastic cute little jug. You don't look like a milk jug. I can't think of it right now. It's not Silk. It's I can't think of it right now, but when I think of it, I'll put it in the comments and stuff. And I'll also have some almond some almond vanilla milk and stuff, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. And 1 cup is 90 calories. So, and I went to the dollar store, you guys can see. And I got my fruit. You guys don't have to get some crazy expensive fruit. And so it's all the same. And I paid for this bag. I paid $1 for it. I got it at the Dollar Tree. And then I also have right here some strawberries here. These are pretty big bags here. And then I got another bag of the mixed berries also. So I'm not gonna use the strawberries. I'm gonna use the strawberries and the raspberries to make this smoothie. So we're gonna go ahead and move everything out the way so you guys can see. What I'm doing. My strawberries was everything was frozen. I should have started with ice, but I came on here as a last minute thing. I need to get another ice maker, something that's more automatic where I can keep it. Ooh, I'm just making a mess. Did y'all see that? After I put this in here, clear it up. Won't be no mess. I actually just got this kitchen island yesterday, and I love it. I've been wanting a kitchen island forever, and I finally got one, and it's cute, and it's a black top, which I'm really happy because I didn't want nothing that could stain and all of that. And then I went and got a little chopping board. I guess I could have been making my smoothie on top of my chopping board, so I don't get my countertop a mess. Right here. Oh yeah, that's what I should have done earlier. So this is my fruit right here. I put a little bit more fruit than necessary in here because I don't have my ice in here. But I am gonna add a little water to this. Just add a little water to this, and then I'm gonna add some almond milk to it. Ooh, I'm making a mess today, Jesus. And it's not gonna be smoothie like because I don't have the ice going. Oh, and then I'm going to add my greens to it. I've been thinking about what diets I want to go to after I get off of this birth control and stuff. I don't know if I want to do keto. I've been really thinking about it, or if I just want to, eat low carb, better. I haven't really decided. My life is so busy to do keto, so I don't know if I really have time to be sitting up making different meals, So I don't know. Okay, I'll clean that up after I get this going. So I put the almond milk in there, and almond milk, my greens, the fruit, and some water in here. It's like that. I wish I had some ice, but that's okay. Put it in, and I'm gonna let it rip. it up sometimes to help it. So let's see. How does it look? Look at that. Smoothie. It works, also has super reds too. I don't have any super reds. A friend of mine sells the actual It Works products, and so I think I'm actually getting ready to buy the super reds so I can have the jar for it, because I actually prefer the super reds over the greens, even though the greens are more your veggies and your super reds is more your fruits. But if I'm making a smoothie, I don't know, we'll see. It just all depends. I guess it's the type of smoothie I'm making. If I'm making just a fruit smoothie, I think I would want more of a fruity detox, obviously, more than a veggie one. But if I'm making, say, fruit, or actually, I'm going to start doing the celery juice. So if I do the celery juice, or if I do, say, a fruit with, say, some celery or some spinach leaves or something like that, then I don't mind putting the super greens inside of my smoothie. But while I'm just doing strictly fruit, I kind of want just a fruit taste. So I'm going to actually pour this in my mason jar. Hope y'all can see that. I know I'm so far. I'll be better at this next time. So there's that. Let's see how it tastes. Since I don't have ice, but it's still smoothie-like. Just thick. Well, that's good. I can taste the green, that I really can. But it don't taste bad. It don't taste bad either. Not even with the almond milk. So that's my smoothie. I can't even put it down. It's so good. And then I'm gonna clean my magic bullet. And you can just put a little soap in it. That's why they put a little dish soap in it. And then today, I'll show you guys what I'm getting today on Amazon. I actually have a portable, blender coming that I can take on the go with me that charges up with a USB port, and I'll be able to like take it on the go with me at work. I've been doing night shift, so that's why I look crazy right now. So I'm tired, but I had to get my behind up, because if not, I would have slept all day, because I don't have to be back to work until tomorrow. So, and what do you do when it's quarantine? You know, like I got my daughter up so she could do her homework and check in for school and everything. But it's just been kind of a lazy day, you know, like, and the thing is, by me being a healthcare worker, all of us, we're not technically quarantined, but we are quarantined when we're not at work. I work for, like, as you guys know, I do travel agency, so it's one of the type of things where, like, I work for, like I told you guys, about 5 different companies. So each one of them has sent me my letter I need to be out on the road, and so because I'm considered a essential worker. And so it's just one of the type of things where, you know, I try to obey what they're saying as far as us, you know, quarantining ourselves at home, especially when I'm not at work and stuff. I try not to be out on the streets and stuff. I need to. My nails look terrible. My feet look bad. But I'm trying to listen and do right, because being a healthcare worker, we are already exposed to so much different stuff, and I don't need to expose myself even more. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys too about a topic, okay? There was a lady, she was a nurse, and she had posted on Facebook, and the video went viral because she was talking about how she got to work, she got to the hospital, and her boss put her on, I'm gonna sip on my smoothie while I'm talking to y'all. Her boss put her on a floor that had COVID-19 patients on there, and she was like, I just got into work, my supervisor told me I had to work on this floor today, and with COVID-19 patients, she knows my autoimmune problems and stuff, like everything, you know, I have kids at home. I cannot take my kids anywhere, you know what I mean? So I cannot be exposed to this. I posted that video. I reposted that video, and I had a couple people comment on it, and the two, I think, two of them that commented on it, I have to go back and look. Two of them that commented on it were nurses. And it was really interesting to hear their responses because they all felt the same way that I did. Because this is my thing. We are healthcare professionals. We come in contact with so much. Let me tell you guys something first of all. We're healthcare professionals, but as CNAs, we probably come in contact with the most. You know what I mean? Not downplaying the doctor's positions because they do come in contact, but we are on literally the front line of every situation. So we come in contact with, just to name a few, MRSA, VRE, C. diff, HIV, AIDS, come in contact with it. STDs, we come in contact with everything that you can think of. You know what I mean? I know, you know, a lot of things are blood transmitted, but I'm talking about mainly, we come into a lot of communicable diseases and stuff. And so, cough, cold, flu, you name it, whatever. And it's just one of the type of things where when I heard that, I was a bit offended because, for one, I understand that you have an autoimmune issue, but you're a nurse. You chose that field. You chose the field. You went to school. You did the work to do it. Also, you work in a hospital. Maybe there are a lot of positions for nurses, you know what I mean, that you could be doing that is not patient care. Maybe you need to take your time out and research that. So if you have an autoimmune issue, maybe you need to be doing nursing, billing, and coding or something like that. Maybe you need to be doing social services, or, you know, there's a lot of positions for nurses that partake in other departments in like the hospital and stuff, that you don't have to do patient care. So when I heard that, I was a little offended by it because I felt like sorry, I've been waiting on this package to come. I kind of felt like, you know, I kind of felt like you are on the front line. So I'm not saying that your health is not important, but this is what you signed up for. You know what I mean? This is what you signed up for. When it comes to, I understand that, you know, when it comes to having PPE and all that, and we're very short on that, but I mean, you have to do what you have to do, especially when you are a healthcare provider. That's just my opinion. And I also felt like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been hearing so much news. I try to keep up with the news, but it gets to the point where it gets out of hand. You know, you're hearing so much. People are reposting so much. People are coming up with lies. People are saying this, to the point where if it does not come on my local news, I really don't listen to it. I really don't. Like, I listen to, you know, what my governor has to say. I listen to some things that Trump may say and everything. But as far as really listening to what's going on, especially about these stimulus checks, like, y'all, come on now. Like, when it comes to these stimulus checks, if you are really banking on $1,000, $1,200, an extra $500 to get you through life, don't get me wrong, because we are healthcare providers, so we have been working still. You need to do something. Like, I don't care who you are. You need healthcare or not. You need to do something. You should not be sitting around reposting every single day. Oh, this check is coming this day. This check is coming that day. You need to do something. You need to get out, go, find you a side hustle, because sitting around waiting on a check that we may or may not get, waiting on the Democrats, the Republicans, or whoever to sign a bill, pass a bill, whatever they're going to do to give you your check. Here it is in March, getting ready to be April, that you may not even receive until May, June, and or July. It's one of the type of things where, like, it's so pointless. Like, you can make $1,200 easily, you know what I'm saying? But you just have to find, you know, your way, your niche, or whatever and stuff. So it just, I don't know, it just kind of bothers me. But I don't know, I kind of got off and I kind of forgot what I was thinking about. But it's just one of the type of things where, like, I think that it's just become so crazy out here. It has become so ridiculous and stuff that I'm not gonna hold on because I'm almost like 25 minutes. But it's one of the type of things where, like, just do what you guys have to do. Wash your hands. Me and my daughter did a little video on washing our hands. I don't know if I posted that video. Wash your hands. Use your PPE. Use your isolation gowns if you guys have them. Do what you have to do. Be smart about this. This is not only, this is your patients. Yes, our patients are important. That is you got into healthcare because you care. You didn't get into healthcare. I don't know one single person that really got into healthcare because of the money. Yeah, the money's good, but after a while, you're gonna be like, God, I hate this. You know what I mean? So it's one of the type of things you got into it because 9 times out of 10 you care. But not only are these patients, these residents, these clients, whatever you want to call them, these consumers, whatever you want to call them, not only are they important, but so are you. You know what I'm saying? My daughter was sick about a month and a half ago, and I went out and I bought masks before this whole pandemic even happened. And so when I heard that some of the facilities that I go to are short on masks or whatever, I am already prepared for it. I bring my own mask to work. You know what I'm saying? I do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear so many workers too who are like, I'm not going here, I'm not going there, I'm not going here, I'm not going there. Okay, that's fine. Miss out on the money because of what's going on. You're a healthcare worker. You better believe something else is gonna come about. Like they say, we are living in our last days. So be prepared for another crazy pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared for, it's the coronavirus today. It may be the Febreze virus tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You just have to prepare yourself. And all these people out here running around buying up all the toilet paper and this and that. Buy what you need and sit down and shut up. Like, literally. I don't know how to say this without sounding even more rude. Like, stop being selfish. Like, stop. Do what you have to do. You know what I mean? But I kind of want to go back to our healthcare providers. You know, people talking about, I'm not going to work and this and that. If you don't feel safe, okay, that's your preference, whatever. But I'm telling y'all are missing out. I'm about to get real, I guess materialistic, which if that's the word. Y'all missing out on some money. I mean, I'm being honest with you. Y'all are missing out on some good money because y'all saying what you will and what you won't do, knowing you got into this field for stuff like this. You are the person that everybody needs the most. I don't care if you work in housekeeping. It is your job to keep that nursing home, to keep that hospital clean, to help the nursing staffing. I don't care if you work in dietary. You provide the food. You don't just make food and stuff. There's different diets. There's puree, there's mechanical salt, there's regular, there's chopped, there's everything that you can think of. You contribute to the healthcare field in some type of way, regardless of your department. And I just feel like if everybody is sitting out here talking about what they will and they won't do because of a virus going around and stuff, I just don't understand. And another thing, let me tell you something. You can't stop what God has for you anyway, good or bad. So if you're going to get the virus, God forbid, including myself, that's just what's going to happen. I was told somewhere that even wearing the mask, you're not preventing getting it, you're preventing giving it. But I'm still gonna wear my mask regardless if I get it anyway. Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that? I'm still gonna wear my mask regardless. I don't care if it doesn't. If I'm not stopping from getting the virus or whatever, I'm still gonna protect myself. I'm still gonna wash my hands. I'm still gonna wash my hands all the way up to my elbows. When I come out of a room, I'm still gonna sanitize. 2 drops, you know what I'm saying? 2 pumps, whatever. And I'm still gonna sanitize. I'm still gonna take my shoes off at the door. I'm still gonna wash my clothes. Let me show you guys something. We wash our clothes. If you guys have ever seen this, we wash our clothes in Lysol sanitizer. I've been washing my clothes in this. Not since this whole virus thing. I've been washing my clothes in that. And my daughter's clothes and everything. There's not one minute. I'm always telling my daughter, wash your hands. When she gets sick, when I get sick, put your mask on and this and that. We have to protect ourselves. Nobody is safe from anything. Just do what you have to do. But I'm mainly talking to the healthcare professional. If you are a healthcare professional, shame on you. Honestly. Shame on you if and this is for the people who, I'm not talking about the people who, who have health issues. I'm not talking about the older adults. I'm talking about, I am 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that something cannot happen to me. It was a lady from the area I'm from, St. Louis, healthy and everything, who got the coronavirus. They couldn't figure out why. She did not travel, healthy and everything. It's just what it is. I'm not going to say it is what it is, though, but it's just, when God calls you, that's just what it is. I have learned to accept that, along with other things I've had to accept. You know what I mean? So it's just one of the type of things where I just want to hit on healthcare providers. Do what you have to do to protect yourself, to protect your loved ones, and protect your patients. And then not only that, you guys also know I'm big when it comes to my coins. Protect your money. You know what I'm saying? Because when this whole thing is over, and people are out here looking for jobs now because they're not essential workers. Jobs closing down, schools closing down for the year, things like that. Like, protect your hustle. Like I tell you guys, secure your hustle, protect it. It's yours. You earned it. I don't know if people don't realize that when it comes to being a CNA, you don't just walk in and say, hey, I want to be a CNA and get on. No, you have classes you go to. And I don't know if y'all CNA class was like mine. If you miss more than 2 classes, guess what? You was out. You know what I'm saying? You're a medical tech and this and that, medication tech, I'm sorry. You're a medication tech and stuff. You couldn't miss 1 class. You know what I'm saying? You earned it. So do what you need to do to protect your hustle. All right, you guys have a good day. I know I've been like ranting and raving and everything though, but you guys have a good day and stuff. And remember to protect yourself. Have a good day. Bye.